Today I'll be sharing with you my 4 secrets for breakout trading. Welcome to the Forex Collective. My name is Brian, and for those of you who don't know me, I am a full-time Forex trader who was able to leave his 9-to-5 job a few years ago. I make videos on Forex trading and I upload weekly analysis of my Forex markets. I also have a subscription service, so if you're interested, please leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. So let's dive in. So what is a breakout strategy? Well, in simple terms, a breakout is movement outside of a support and resistance area. So you can see on the figure here that the price is in a channel and it's being consolidated, and then at the end price finally breaks out, retraces back, retests that resistance zone, and then trends on to newer highs. So it'll consolidate, break out, retest, and then go on to do new highs. So that's why I have a spring there. The price is kind of getting spring loaded within that consolidation to unleash its energy on the way out. What are the 3 steps to a breakout? Well, a support and resistance needs to be created. You then wait for a breakout of that. We can anticipate breakouts, but we have to wait for it to actually happen. And most importantly, we have to wait for the retest. If we wait for the retest, then it'll greatly improve our odds. What are the 4 secrets to trading breakouts that I have discovered in my experience? Well, number 1, we always want to trade with a trend. The easiest way is just using trend lines, possibly patterns. You can see other videos in my playlist if you want to learn about them. So 2 kind of goes along with that. We always want to pair it with another strategy for entry and target. 3, we always wait for retest. That's important for getting a higher risk to reward, and also just having more confidence in that it's going to continue to break out. We may miss some trades if it doesn't come back and retest, but that's okay. Number 4, the longer the consolidation happens, the more volatile the breakout will be. So it's very key. If price action has been consolidating for many days, well, once it finally does break out, it's going to break out extremely fast, and you might not have a chance for entry. Okay, so let's move on to some live examples now. Let's start out in TradingView with Euro USD. So first thing I'm going to show you, we're going to look in the daily because it is tailored towards beginners who usually work full-time and are just looking to do this on the side. So 4-hour and daily time frames are where we want to be. So the first range I see is this consolidation zone right here. So this is a good example of how tip number 4, if price was ranging or like consolidating for a long time, so this was from January to April, 4 months it was in this zone. When it finally does break out, it's gonna be electric. So you can see as soon as it came down, it just went boom, straight down. It didn't even have time to retrace properly. So what we could do there is, it didn't retrace on the daily, but if we know it's going to be volatile, we can come down and look at the 4-hour, and we can see actually on the 4-hour it didn't even really retrace. So like a breakout did happen. You could have entered at the break. I always wait for the retest. It didn't happen, but I just wanted to show you that example. The other thing we'll notice is that with breakout trading, it works really good with trending markets. So we can see we're in an uptrend here, and a high, we go up, a high is made, price comes back down, consolidates, breaks out, finally breaks out, and then retests that zone. So we can see, I'm going to zoom in, when price finally does retest that zone, we see that dojis happen, and the doji indecision happens, and then a very strong bullish candle, and then away we go. So we'd be looking at looking for signs of a long there, probably on the 4-hour. So you can see when it's just Less consolidation, the more chances it's going to retest that zone. And there we're also trading with the trend because we can see that the overall trend is up, so we would be looking at taking longs at that point. All right, these lines are left over from the trend line tutorial that I uploaded. So you can see I draw the trend line here, I copied it, made a channel. We can see that support or a breakout also can happen on trend lines, not just support and resistance. And it can be diagonal, so it broke out, came back down, hit that channel line, and then found support and took off. So we could be on the lookout for that as well. So I'm just going to show those two examples. It's pretty clear. The best thing to do, as always, is just to go through your different pairs, back test this, see which ones work better, see if it's in a trending market or a ranging market, and try and apply it to that. There we go. Breakout trading is a really good way to trade continuation trades or with other patterns. So if you haven't done so already, please check out the pattern video that I have uploaded on my homepage. Just keep in mind that the best breakouts to trade are the ones that are clearest to see. So don't go chasing breakout trades because they are not all created equally. And again, all of these videos will be leading up to one massive price action strategy video. So if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you next time.